Okay, so today's 15-minute practice is a self-compassion based mindfulness practice on rejoicing. We miss so much of our lives because we take a lot for granted. Even though we have a comfortable home, running hot water and central heating and all those lovely things that we allow ourselves to pass by because we concentrate far too much on what we don't have rather than what we already have. And the more that we focus on what we already have and what we can have to practice gratitude for, the less dissatisfied we are with our lives and we complain less. So we're focusing on the positive and not the negative, and focusing on what is wrong with our lives. Remember, our brains are hardwired to repel positive thoughts and to attract negative thoughts, because that is a protection mechanism to look out for danger and to keep us motivated so that we survive. But we live in a very different time to where our brains needed that function, particularly when we were living in very tribal cultures, so that our ancestral past. So this practice will also allow us to not only focus on our own positives but on others, in particular people we may feel indifferent for, or people who've had some kind of good news that may make us feel a little bit comparison is the thief of joy. So really, when we're looking at other people, a friend, a colleague, acquaintance, where they've had something positive that happened to them, and we have that pang, that tiny little pang of jealousy. We all know that if we do that, we close down and diminish our own joy. So it's open-heartedness, which is really important. And that fundamentally everybody suffers, and life is fundamentally suffering, according to the Buddhist principles of teaching meditation. Therefore, we have to allow these moments of rejoicing in other people's lives, and be happy for them, which is very, very important. Okay, so let's get into our seat. I'll bell you in and bell you out. Remember, ring the bell. So, taking a few cleansing breaths, dropping down into your seat, spine stacked, shoulders relaxed, lower ribs slightly tucked in, finding the comfort in your seat and the contact between your body and the floor. And as we focus on the breath, set an intention for this practice and remind yourself why you are doing it. This keeps us motivated in terms of our mindful practices. So, a short positive statement in the present tense, beginning with I. What is your intent? And then start to focus on the breath, the inhales and the exhales, for a few moments, minutes, just to center, settle, and focus the mind. Eyes closed or soft gaze, whatever feels comfortable for you. Stable like a mountain in your seat, but relaxed in the upper body. If it helps to count the breath, or to place the hands on the abdomen to notice the expansion and contraction, please do so. Don't worry if your mind wanders, that's perfectly natural and normal. Just gently coax your awareness back to the breath. And as and when you notice that your mind becomes calm and relaxed, and when you feel ready, place your mind's attention on 5 objects, situations, or people that you're grateful to have in your life. 5 objects, situations, or people that are easy to consider. And spend your time individually focusing on each. Visualize. Try to notice the feelings or generate those feelings of gratitude and appreciation for why they are in your life. Don't worry if your mind wanders from this part of the practice. Again, come back to the breath, to center and focus your mind, and expand outwards to the 5 objects, situations, and people. And now think of something that happened to someone very, very close to you that you love a lot, and that situation made them very happy. Try to recall and relive and visualize this happening event to this loved one, and feel and sense the joy and gratitude that they felt at the time, and how you felt for them in terms of your own joy and gratitude for how that made them feel, the happiness you felt for them. And now bring to mind an event or a situation in the life of a friend, a colleague, or an acquaintance for which you perhaps had mixed feelings for. It may have been a promotion, a new job, a pay rise. Try and bring to mind any feelings maybe of jealousy that you felt as you relive and recall the event and what you felt at the time. Now see if you can stretch your heart out to consider the good fortune, your appreciation and joy for them, even though at the time it may have been difficult. And know this, that it doesn't really diminish in any way what you have that you cherish in your own life, that you're grateful for. And being happy for them, you are expanding the joy for yourself. And really try to sit and experience pleasure and joy for that person. Knowing that there's so much suffering in life that it's good that they experience this time. That you can be happy for them. And as we come towards the closure of this practice, see if you can dedicate your own joy and happiness to others. Expand out the circle of joy, good fortune, and compassion to a larger circle. To everyone. From the micro to the macro. And as you come out of this practice, if you can, try to reflect on any aspects that you found difficult and the process. And maybe how you think that you can, through the rest of your week, practice gratitude. For example, small things like picking up a pot as you're making a dinner and how that nourishes you and other people. That cup of tea that you have, that hot shower. See if you can label everything that you use and do in your own home and everything that you have in your life, and just say a little thank you note of gratitude to what you have. Namaste.